officially finished the gift shop. Yeah, when we arrived here, this building was just totally plain red, and the sign just said Elephant Home and Campsite. So people didn't even know there was a gift shop here, and there's also a restaurant. So we're going to be working on getting some signage for that as well when we're more ready. But anyways, yeah, so right away we have signs that say local crafts. So people driving by can see that, and then the front has the sign that says gift shop. And this isn't actually the typical entrance, but I'll just give you a sort of more of a close-up. So we did the cactuses on both ends, and we decided to paint a sort of a feature around the windows because they're pretty beat up and they had a lot of paint splashed all over the place and were looking pretty messy. So cleaned those up, did sort of some woven baskets, and of course an elephant because this is the elephant home. And yeah, this is the front door. So I'll take you around to where people will mostly enter from. So when people come up the driveway, there's a parking sign. We also painted just to tell them where to park. And then this is their entranceway from the parking lot. So we have some plans to do some landscaping here as well, but one thing at a time. This is where we enter now. So it says Elephant Home, reception and gift shop. Some African scene. And really the concept for Elephant Home is locally made, and everything Elephant Home does here close to this community is to benefit the local community. So all the crafts, actually some of the craft making has been trained. They coordinated training for people to make some of these crafts, and they're all made in the local area here. And yeah, so anything that's purchased here is supporting the locals. So another reminder, all purchases support our local community. So again, all the money goes to the local craftspeople. This is a self-guided walking map that Jason did, actually, our host. He actually went to school for art, and when we started doing this painting, I said to him, I said, you should pick a wall and do something. And so he decided to do this. So just next to the property is a really cool trail that you can go and take a self-guided walking tour. And this is a little bit of a map just to show people where to go. That's the gift shop, the accommodation, and the restaurant. That's kind of the layout of the property. And then next to the property is the map, is the tour. So yeah, and he's going to do a little bit extra at the end here. He's going to add some bushes to the bottom of this wall and some more green foliage at the end there, I think is his plan. But anyways, yeah, we decided, so this was just sort of a normal white hallway wall, and we were kind of contemplating what to put on it. And I finally said, why don't we just make it look like that door is part of a door of a building, throw on a little thatched roof, and you know, a hanging plant. And then this actually directs people, because the toilet for this area is out back. So that's sort of a bit of a directional sign. And then it just got some windows. And I actually used sort of like really watered down gray paint on a rag to sort of give the walls a bit of a sort of a dirty texture, making them look sort of more like they're outside. And then yeah, I think Jason's gonna paint some bushes at the bottom there just to give that a bit of life. But yeah, he can do that anytime. And yeah, we sort of made sort of an African pattern along the between the two colors here. We wanted to continue the sky blue. This is the sort of piece de resistance in here, our bee village, where all the bees are living happily ever after. Anyways, we wanted to continue that sky blue, but we didn't have enough to do everything. And it's always nice to have sort of neutral colors in gift shops, because then the colors of the actual items bounce off the wall more. And we didn't want plain white, so we chose this cream color and separated it with this border all the way around. Chris did the butterflies, very nice. These are all based on butterflies that he's seen here in this area. And then we have a nice welcome sign, so when you walk in it says welcome right away. And yeah, lots of cool art and pieces of art in here. And we've continued sort of the abstract clouds all the way around. All right. right, so we started painting in here because it was raining outside. We hadn't really, we'd only really planned to paint the outside of the gift shop, but over the time spent here, we decided that the inside needed it as well. So this is our sort of first wall that we started working on. And yeah, it just started out as like hillside, kind of a hillside. We were just kind of do a scene on the hill. And then somehow or another, I started painting little houses inside the hills. And over time, they somehow started to resemble what looked like a beehive. So we decided to make it a little bee home on the hillside. So we have a few bees flying around and some little huts here, little thatch roof huts. And of course the river, and then here's one of the bees in his home, super happy. And yeah, Chris did some great texture work here. It's difficult to see on the camera, but you can. He did some sort of texture-y stuff with the flower to give it more dimension. The bees have shimmery wings. Oh, Chris did the bees. They are so good, really good. And this is one of the popular flowers that grow in the trees here. And those are sort of my abstract cloud design. Chris did the bird. And yeah, I mostly did sort of I did the hillside and the trees and the landscape and the little gardens and the river and the waterfalls and stuff. So yeah, this is a nice collaboration project. We have our kind of names up here and the website for promo. Yeah, much different looking space than it was when we arrived, and we're super proud of it and super happy with how it's turned out, and just getting lots of compliments. Tourists already are getting their pictures taken in front of our wall there, and yeah, people really like coming in here. It's definitely